Hi, fixed signs. I hope that you are doing fabulous. Actually, this is the second time around on y'all's video. I'm doing your set of readings that are going to run from the 11th through the 15th, and my camera got cut off. So I've actually got a couple of the cards already out here, and my phone is... the storage and stuff on my other phone is just acting up, so I thought, well, I'll just grab this phone and do the reading and just pick up where I left off, but I'll recap for this reading. So if you are returning fixed signs, welcome back. Those of you who are brand new, listen, I'm just very spiritual. I love the spirit of truth, and I am connecting with Jehovah Elohim. He is my everything. I live, I move, I breathe by him. He is my Yeshua. In Hebrew, that is salvation. I do use living language in scripture on my channel because there's no other way. It's part of my heritage. It's also found within the tarot. So if you didn't know that, you found out that today. And so anyway, that's kind of who I am in a nutshell. I do feel the energy, and sometimes it can come out very forceful. It's just that I am experiencing what Jehovah is allowing me to experience, okay? But anyway, fixed signs, let's take a look at your energy. And I've already connected with the divine. And like I said, we've already got some cards out here, and my other camera went off. So we'll just start it up right here. And like I said, I'll recap. So let's get started. Okay, guys. So what came out was the Two of Cups flew out, and the Nine of Wands flew out. So there's obviously been battling going on, warring. I was explaining, and please go watch the mutable sign reading because the sun's there right now, and the sun actually also came out in the cardinal sign, so you can probably watch all of these. We all have cardinal, fixed, and mutable sign energy in us anyway, so you can watch any of these and to kind of get a little bit more for your story. This Nine of Wands in this deck is talking about how somebody's having to protect something that they created. But other people apparently got their cut from something that somebody else did. And I'll get into this as we go along. There's love energy here with the Two of Cups, and obviously other people that have gotten some type of a cut from somebody else's profit. They also was in unity to do something, because this can be a unity card. But this goes back to a relationship of some kinds. It can be soulmates, it could be a love relationship, it could be anything. But this also talking about forgiving. In the mutable sign reading, they had tower energy everywhere in that reading, and the tower goes back to knowing something. But the literal word in the Hebrew that came out went back to talking about how somebody was scrutinized to see if they were worthy of something. Now, somebody in the mutable sign reading got stolen from. Okay, somebody's company had gotten stolen from, and all that kind of stuff, and so there was a lot of stuff going on there. And then in the cardinal sign reading, we have two victory cards. And so there has been warring going on. And for some people, they put other people in a mix and has done some things and then blocked them to protect what they did. Now, as I begin to shuffle this homemade deck, and we will get into the tarot, but I like to use homemade decks if you are new within my readings, and let the living language speak to us. But we had the word separate, and I was speaking about in the cardinal reading, we had the axe there, and somebody was cut out or something like that was coming out. So this was the first card that came out, and it really, literally, the word goes back to separating something in pieces, and also having separate type of differences here as well. The word is sever. The word went also back to, on this card, I have the word tin, T-I-N, as a metal. That's just coming out on this, so you can take that as you, that'll resonate with some, and some it won't, but that is here. But there's some type of cutting of something that's caused a war here. The next card that flew out was the word cut. So we literally got it here twice, and this went back to a profit type of energy, and I just realized that I forgot to cross the T on this. Anyway, this word here is going back to talking about as a plunder, as cutting somebody, and then, you know, plundering somebody. Like I said in the mutable sun reading, somebody got stolen from, but somebody profited from somebody else's stuff, and they plundered them. And somebody else took their cut from that, okay? And this is telling us right here on this card to not give up and to protect that which you've created. You know you've created it. You know somebody's stolen from you, plundered you, and they got filthy lucre on this situation that they've done against you and your projects. The word is filthy lucre, and I was stating on there that I actually literally think I used the word filthy lucre on one of my videos today. If it wasn't one of these readings, I used it today on a reading, and it comes out here. So somebody's definitely had to stand up for something that they've created, they got looted on, and it made other people get up and fight, or caused to have to protect something because it made them look bad or something like that, or you're dealing with something that literally has caused some type of war where some type of a cutting asunder, or something was separated within whatever that war was, that's caused some type of difference. If it wasn't what I've just described to you, as somebody's put some type of separation between soulmates or love interest or something like that. So Jehovah says to clean up the problem now. Well, obviously there is a mess. There's a big mess, and it's never fun when somebody's done something like that. Somebody's caused some stupidness. And Jehovah's saying to get up, clean it up, take responsibility. If you know who did it, take responsibility. Let me have a couple more, please, Jehovah. Show me energies for the fixed signs. So no one cares about your stupid group, says Jehovah. Well, obviously there has been a group, and there's been a failure within that group because it came out in the cardinal readings. It says, make no friends with an angry man, and we got a war that's been going on. And with a furious man, thou shalt not go, lest you learn his ways and get a snare into your soul. And somebody apparently has learned the way of some furious person, got involved in something, and then got it. Now there's filthy lucre, there's filthy money involved in something. It's got to be cleaned up now because of stupid group. Okay, and now they got people that's angry and needs forgiveness, and some things have been separated and torn apart and everything else, and now there's been a snare happening. So Jehovah shall allow you to rule over your oppressors. I want to say this came out in the cardinal reading. Well, this is an oppression energy. If somebody has to freaking stand up for what they know that they freaking created, and some stupid jerks come along and done some crap. In Jehovah's name, we nullify any sacrifices. If this cutting went back to sacrificial things, I'm only saying that because the death card was in the mutable sign reading that can go back to the occult, and given what we teach on my channel, we know about it. So it says, in Jehovah's name, we nullify any sacrifice done in our cities or in our nation, and we bind and rebuke Moloch, and that's putting your children through the fire, and any spirit of the such, we take authority over it right here, right now. We are dealing with the occult. Only nasty people do this crap. It says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world, and that also came out a second ago as well. So let's go ahead and take some tarot. Some people need to forgive themselves for making friends with angry people and oppressors, because they got into a mix, and they got into a fix with a stupid group that is connected to burning. You know, Moloch, I just got on my channel not long ago and talked about how Moloch is a petrified snake type god that's got a hole in its belly. Actually, I think the word belly came out in the mutable sign reading. I want to say it did. Anyway, and it's got a hole in the belly part, and they put them babies in there, people, and that's nastiness. And you're talking about people that have literally just divided things and cut things to sunder and everything else, and separated limbs, and nasty energy, people. It's nasty in our earth, and we nullify every single freaking sacrifice ever done in our cities, and we just going to take it back, and we are going to take it back for the name of Jehovah. We really are. This group has failed. We have the Prince of Wands, which would be the Knight of Wands. This is a player energy. This is the in and out. Somebody did play somebody, and they've done some stupid for some filthy lucre here for their own game and their game. This also goes back to, you know, coveting, and that's a violation of the divine's law. And we shall not covet. Okay, you can't connect with the divine and allow him to give you what's rightfully yours. You want to come take what's somebody else's or mine. You're in grave danger and violation to the great divine, people. You just really are. You're stupid. You're in a stupid group. And it's being put down. And Jehovah says, clean up the situation. Those, you and I need to get up and put these nasties down. So we get a lot of fire. Yes, because they put people through the fire. Now they're going to go into the fire. We're the King of Wands here. We've got a lot of fire here. We got 3 cards of fire. Okay, and oppression goes back to the 10 of Wands, and that's people dislodging somebody's neck, putting pressure on it in the Hebrew, and we literally got separation energy showing up here. So this King of Wands in the negative, he's a spiritual leader, and he's nasty at his heart, and all those upright King of Wands would get up and charge this crap, and we will literally clean up our cities and take authority over it, because we got the authority in the name of Jehovah. Show me fixed sign energies, please. Well, look at all the fire here, people. The 9 of Wands is twice here, and this is about having to have strength. This is a wounded warrior. I mean, obviously we're getting pictures of people going into the fire, okay, and being on fire. And the fire behind a person. And then a lot of sexual things have happened as well within this energy. One more, please, for the fixed signs. Okay, I guess we're getting to that. Wants to be seen. So the reliability card. This actually came out in the, I want to say it was in the cardinal readings, or at least I got a glimpse of it. This is the reliability card. This is the knight that actually you would want. Slow and steady wins the race. We have 2 knights. We got a fast, hasty knight and a slow one that'll check the details. And we also have resting after a broken heart. And you could be dealing with somebody who has, you know, back issues or something like that. I always just bring that out. But this is about getting a download from the divine and facing the truth. It says truce on the card, okay? And cleaning something up. Taking the masks off. So we've got a queen here. And this Queen of Swords, she's got butterflies here. So there is death. That goes back to the 8th house, life and death energies. And that's your thoughts, your words, your tongues. And life and death's in the power of your tongue. You're going to eat it. You're going to eat the fruit thereof, whatever you freaking did. This is law. This is all kinds of stuff, real sharp energy. This is a witch in the negative. Somebody's been having a mask on them. Acting like they're one way and they're freaking not. And that this person's mask going to get freaking ripped right off their freaking face for the things that they've done, because they're freaking disgraced, that they've taken money, filthy money, and it needs to be cleaned up. Okay? Alright. That's a divorcee as well. Look, there's the money right there. Fortune. Fortune. A lot of it has been taken. Yes, it has. Let's throw them in the fire and see how they like it. So we have service, okay? And you could be dealing with somebody who's in the service, but this is somebody servicing somebody here. We have passion showing up here. We have reliability, and somebody's been doing something for money sexually. That the wands can go back to sexual stuff, and somebody's done something with that, then they have. But wands are also anger type energy as well, and somebody's serviced somebody and done something that's caused some type of anger and war, and something needs to be somebody also needs to be serviced and helped for what's happened here, so that something can be cleaned up, because somebody's stupid. Nobody cares about your stupid groups anymore, Jehovah says. Jehovah's the one that's revealing the heart. Your groups are stupid. Jehovah said it. I love you, Jehovah. Stomp on their stupid groups. What else do you want to bring out here for the fixed signs? Thank you. Hope. Yes, and Jehovah is going to give hope to the one who's been taken advantage of. We have a wound here, and somebody is wounded. It's a sad card, I think. Some people have lost their children because of some stupid. Thank you. So we have a Lord here. And actually, we had a lord and a friend and a duke and something like that come out in the cardinal reading. And so that would go back to something like that, somebody who owns a business or company or something like that. And we had the emperor in the mutable sign reading. We have a reunion. Okay, something could have happened at a reunion, but actually we also have the Two of Cups here. And we did have somebody who was in love in the cardinal reading, and it was truthful about how they felt, but somebody's been trying to block that connection between people because they're stupid. They're stupid, and they had something to prove because they stole some stuff, and they're nothing but doo-doo. And Jehovah can't stand your little groups anymore, and it's time to clean it up and to put these people in the fire and see how they like to serve their God that way. Hallelujah! Take their stupid masks off their face and let the world see who they are for their disgrace that they've done within businesses, within our land, and everything else. Because we're taking it back. We just rebuke all your wickedness that you brought in this land. You don't get to do that no more, because Jehovah stands.